morning and welcome to the vlog. Doing some cleaning today. I'm actually working on a closet right now. So the other day in our staged house tour, which if you didn't see it, you'll watch it right there. We showed the whole entire house staged and set up as we had real estate pictures taken. So everything was like cleaned up, picked up, and put away. We basically had the house like show ready, move out ready, all that. But what we didn't have ready, because we kind of got the process started quickly, was the closet. We did talk about how in that video how it's important to have your closet staged in a way, like take out some of the stuff, make it so it's not full of stuff, jam-packed, so that people feel like they wouldn't have enough room. Our kind of goal was to have the closets maybe 50% empty. I've heard ranges from 50% to 80%. You just don't want them to be stuffed full. And we have a lot of closets in our house that are stuffed full because, as y'all know, we have an issue with having too much stuff that we are working on overcoming. So let me just show you my closet, which if you saw my Marie Kondo KonMari of my closet video that I did back in November, beginning of December, it was a hot mess in my closet, and I had cleaned it out and gotten it like parsed down to just the clothes that sparked joy, which was a ton of clothes still. Since then, I have lost a bunch more weight. A lot of my clothes haven't fit, and so some things I've just had to get rid of. A lot of things, once you go through the process, you start to realize that you really just don't even need half the clothes that you have. You don't use them. You start to try on clothes and go, you know what, maybe I just won't actually ever wear this again. So at this point, I took out all of my fall and winter clothes because that just kind of helps me empty out the closet. The goal is to be out of here before fall. I don't know, hopefully someone will buy our house before then. If not, it'll all be right here and I can get it out. But so this is what I have left of fall and winter clothes, and that is really it. There's a few boots down in there, and then I do have a whole bin of boots. As of right now, those are my fall and winter clothes, which I don't even know. Half of those probably won't even fit when it comes to fall and winter. So my closet, I spent a good bit of time working on this the other day. There are a lot of things that we've been cleaning out that we haven't been vlogging. We're trying to get better about that now. We were just in such a big hurry. So let me show it to you. First of all, if we were showing the house today, I would take down these towels so there's not dirty towels hanging right there. And I would empty this trash can too. Here is the closet, like so super duper empty. Not anything on the floor. I actually probably should take out this laundry basket, but I don't think it's terrible, and there's still plenty of floor space in this massive closet. And if y'all remember, I had a ton of jewelry up here that was all tangled up and it was a hot mess. Finally went through all that and got all that dealt with. Most of it's hanging in here. I didn't spend too much time. Several of the things I've been doing lately, I'm like, I'm not gonna take all day on this and like really think too hard about anything. I'm just gonna get rid of things I know are trash and then save the things that I know I'll wear. So there is some stuff that's been donated, but I can probably still get rid of even more of this. But as of right now, these are my summer clothes, you guys. It's a very minimal wardrobe and I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't have a ton of stuff and it's been great. My shoe rack, I did save the shoes that I currently wear. I know I have a lot of flip-flops. We live in Alabama, but I took out all the winter shoes and the boots, which if I was actually gonna be living here, I would keep my winter stuff in here. I also have all my winter shirts and like long sleeve sweaters and all that stuff out of here for now. So if this was actually my closet that I was gonna be staying in, I would still have that stuff in there. So don't think that I just don't have any clothes, but for showing purposes, I think it looks very neat and put together. These are also birthday presents for Brooks, don't tell him. There you go, closet ready. And then there's this closet that's right outside our master bedroom, and we have previously used it to store all of our luggage. I should have shown it before. I actually did take a picture a little bit after I'd gotten started, and we'll try to get better about vlogging some of this. It's empty right now, and see how much better that looks if you're looking at a house instead of everybody's crap crammed in there. So for right now, I pulled everything out to go through it because that's just what you do. This stuff was all in there. Old pictures, and then there's a pile of coats right here that were hanging in there. So I'm gonna go through, get this all put back together, cleaned out and organized for showing. Also things like, this has gotten dusty because it was under stuff, and then there's lots of scratches from where things have been. So a little touch-up paint will help tremendously, just not make it look nasty and grimy.
We go all the way when you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way and face this shit another day. We go bottoms up.
so we have the coats that we're keeping hanging up in here, and then this is all wiped off. I didn't even actually do touch-up paint. Probably could if I really wanted to, but just for the sake of time, I just did a magic eraser and it got that thing looking pretty dang clean. Suitcases and bags are something that we've usually kept in this closet because we do travel a lot, and any place that we have lived in the past, our suitcases have stayed in the attic, and it's always been one of those like, oh, we have to go up in the attic to get the suitcases down. So when we had a place to store them right here by our room, we were like, yes, this is amazing. But for showing purposes, we don't want this closet to be full of suitcases. So we're gonna stick them up in the attic for the time being. They wouldn't live there forever generally, but we're gonna stick them up there. I'm gonna go through, there's one I found that needed to be donated. I'm gonna go through and decide what bags we need to keep or let go. We have some pillows that we've taken off of our couches, and I think it'll be fine to just put those up in there. There's a bunch of winter stuff that's just kind of been piled up since it's not winter, so I'm gonna put that in a nice little basket or bin, and I think it's fine to just have that in there with the coats. One thing that probably seems like common sense to most of y'all, and a lot of people probably already do this, but apparently we don't have common sense sometimes, is storing these types of things, headrests and stuff, in a suitcase so that it's not just falling all over your closet or wherever you're keeping it. I also have these packing bags and packing pods and stuff that I showed y'all in one of my videos, and I've been storing those in a suitcase too. That was something that Marie Kondo recommended in one of her books, is putting bags inside of bags. So like if you have several duffel bags and things that you use, if they can go inside of each other. I know like with the suitcases, this little black suitcase can go inside the big black suitcase. So it just saves storage room in general, so I'm gonna do that too. Okay, so when we moved before, I remember there being a bunch of stuff in Brooks's closet that we hadn't even dealt with, that had been shoved in there because he didn't live in his room for very long before we moved, and it had been in there since we had moved in the first time. And this bag was stuffed full of things that didn't have a place. We didn't have a box. It was last minute. We were running out the door and we were like, let's just shove all this in here. I think most of it's scarves, but I don't even know what all of it is. The rule should be that that stuff just all gets donated, because it's been 2 years, maybe more, since I've even known it was here. Didn't even know it was there. It got shoved in that closet and I never even knew. But I'm too like paranoid to do that. I'm not to that point yet. So I'm gonna look through it really fast and try not to like think about it too much. But what if there's like a $200 in there? That would be great. No $200. I did find one thing that I'm gonna keep. Apparently these gloves, I think my parents got them for Brooks or Gaines or somebody, but they're cute. Brooks needs gloves, so there you go. Everything else is getting donated. I just questioned some things for a second, and then I was like, I haven't used it in 2 years. No, just let it go. I was questioning whether or not to save the bag, because it was a good beach bag when we were using it. And then I just found this receipt in here from June 4th, 2011. That gives you an idea of the last time we used it was 8 years ago. I think the bag can go. I think it served its purpose for when we needed it. It was a great bag. We have a better beach bag now, which several of y'all asked about this, by the way, and it's linked in our Amazon store, which we will link below. But everybody wants that bag. It's amazing. So this one can go to a better home and be useful to somebody that will actually use it, and it won't just sit in our closet and gather dust and take up precious space. All right, Cullen's got his clothes on now. Woo. He's been editing naked.
That's the way I edit. How do y'all edit? We're headed out of town. See y'all later.
We're packing these things up, taking them upstairs. Here we go. Dang.
A mystery location.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're taking these to the secret room that y'all have never seen. Apparently y'all have seen the guest bedroom, but this is the staircase behind the door that leads to the place where y'all have never seen. Do y'all want to see it now? Now's a good time. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go. Let's shine some light on this situation. You want to open this door and let some light out here? Here, okay, so this is the room that we thought y'all hadn't seen, but you have. This is the secret door.
Last time I opened this, some bad things had happened. That's not right.
Uh-oh, all right. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Did I scare you? Whew. Almost had a heart attack, huh? All right, so in the secret room, there's a staircase.
It's a whole
dark, hot staircase that goes upstairs.
Like just when you thought this place was done with the tour, here's some more.
Just when you thought this house was already way too big,
gosh.
we got more room to store stuff if we just wanted to hang on to everything in our lives. So let's take some stuff up there. Here, I'll carry the one. You carried like 5 up and I carried 1. All right, here we go. This is it. Oh my gosh, it's a sauna up here. It's so impressive and pretty up here. Look at this, y'all. We got Oh gosh, don't fall through the ceiling. Look at all this. It's so dark. I don't know if y'all can see. We should have brought a light up here. But we've got, let me move my head. Oh my gosh, it's hot up here. Yeah, Shauna, look, it's steaming up. It just totally steamed up because it's so humid up here. And this is why you wouldn't want to store a lot of stuff up here because it's a little bit humid in the summer.
Right here we have a whole nother living area where you can have like a little kitchen. It's plumbed for bathroom. There's a little pee drain right there. If you need to go to the bathroom, you can just pee down that pipe.
That is not true. It's not plumbed for a bathroom.
To the outside.
But I mean, this could be finished into like a bonus room if anybody needed more room in this house. But there's insulation everywhere just to obviously. Oh, it snows up here. This is Santa's secret workshop, actually. It's Santa's secret workshop.
Oh.
That's what it is. This is where he stays. But so there is insulation in a lot of places that you can't step through, but there is plywood laid out in some of the areas so you can still store a ton of stuff up here, which is why our suitcases are coming up.
Room up
there you go. This is a whole walk-up attic. All right, let me not fall down the stairs. Good gracious.
Woo, hot tamale.
Let's go down.
Don't forget to turn that light off when you come down.
Okay, I won't. All right, Santa, back to work.
But wait, there's more. So there's a lot of mysterious things we're discovering in our house here. Look at this. It's even got a little latch on it.
That's where the elves live.
So Santa's up there in the attic and the elves live in here. Should we open it? Y'all leave a comment below and let us know.
Yeah, whatever, we're opening it. We're not waiting on you to tell us.
What's in there? Oh, it's so hot. What if like bats flew out of there? Oh no, I don't want this to happen.
Oh gosh, there could actually be bats.
I was about to say,
I need saw somebody share a story about that in a comment.
I need a flashlight before I even go any further with
Wasn't that a comment that I read that somebody had bats in their attic and they had to let them live there?
Or squirrels or something? There's 2 secret rooms. We've kind of just explored ourselves. Like I've never opened up that door actually.
I wouldn't either.
So there's another door that we have not.
That's a whole door. You didn't even show it. That's
yeah,
like a door.
It's like a legit door. But there's also a light in here. Y'all can't see yet. Oh my gosh, it is another walk-in attic space. And this is where the cat tree is staying for right now. And this is where Santa sends his, is that supposed to be unhooked up there?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks like it actually, they redid it. It's like,
yeah, it's hooked,
it's like ventilation to blow into.
So that it doesn't.
That's cool. Santa probably sleeps up there. That's his little bunk bed area. Yeah, so here is another walk-in storage space. That's 2, 3. I don't even know about that little small one, the little elf one.
If anybody needs a house for a lot of kids and a lot of storage, then we got the perfect place for you. Come by our house. Another thing checked off the list is replacing light bulbs. Those light bulbs have burned out and they've just been burned out forever. Important for showing your house to have light in the hallway. Woohoo! Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I also changed out the air filter and replaced it with a fresh new one today. So, another thing for us with having a big house is that there's a lot of light bulbs that burn out and there's a lot of air filters, and some people thrive on like keeping up with their stuff and like getting stuff done and staying on top of those types of things. We just honestly are not great at it. It's not our biggest strength, and so that is why a big house is not for us, but it is for some people. Some people are really good at that stuff. This is probably maintenance stuff that y'all do just in general in life, and yes, we do replace our air filters and our light bulbs and all that, but sometimes we just forget, so we're getting all that done now. The closet is done. This is our donate pile. Got some winter stuff in here to donate, and then some bags that have served their purpose, broken or otherwise. Another thing I'm also not usually good at is cleaning up after I clean up, because you know there's stuff all over the place. Like that bin right there needs to be taken down to the basement because it's going to be stored down there, so I'm going to do that in just a second. But let me show you that the closet's done, and I did clean up the rest of the cleanup in the den this time. Ta-da! So much better. Oh my gosh. We do keep our vacuum in here. It wasn't even in here in the pile of mess earlier. Then we have one of those central vac things where you can just plug it into the wall and it'll vacuum stuff up. So that's being stored right there too. But so much more impressive to open this than you open a shoved in closet and you're like, dang, these people have a lot to do before they move out. We want to close really quick. This house is not, like, they're not ready to move out yet. Yeah, we are. Okay, my next project that's been on the list is this side of the pantry. I don't think I even vlogged this the other day. I did take a before and after that I'll post on Instagram. I did this side of the pantry the other day. That one is done. This one you guys saw me do in a vlog one time, and it has stayed pretty organized. I straightened it up a little bit. Please tell me I'm not the only one who hoards bags. You know, you always need a bag to give something to somebody in or take somewhere, or like, I don't even know, somebody like, why all the bags?
You got a trash bag I can use?
I got a few bags. Here you go. Legit having trouble getting rid of some of these bags. This should have been a whole chapter in the Marie Kondo book. Like, maybe it was, I don't know. Marie, how do I get rid of these bags? It's not that I feel any emotional attachment to them. I'm just like, I like bags. I like to have a bag to like throw stuff in. Once you have kids, I can't get rid of any of the bags. What do I do? Like, help. How do I get rid of bags?
Bag them up.
Can I just save them? This may be a step I'm gonna have to overcome later. If any of y'all have been a former bag hoarder and have overcome that, please let me know how you did, because I don't know. And then these, like, everybody needs a good shopping bag to, like, say you're taking something to your mom or you're taking somebody dinner or something. It's nice to have one of these you can leave and they don't have to return it. And then all these Whole Foods bags. We're about to move. I'm gonna really need bags. You gotta help me with this. If you got any suggestions, leave a comment below, because I just can't do it. Baggage. Too much baggage. This is the final of this cabinet. I feel like it still has a lot of stuff in it. It says dog stuff, cat stuff that we need on hand, cleaning brooms and all that stuff. I am leaving my bag of bags right here until somebody helps me overcome this issue. These are things that actually stay with the house because they go with the particular toilet. These are refrigerator filters. And then all our batteries now are nicely organized here. This is one of the best things ever, a battery organizer, so you always know where they are. It's got a little tester on there too. I don't even know if I have talked about this, but I've created this little calendar. It's like super simple laminated thing. It has Velcro. They were just getting to a point where they were always asking, what are we doing today? Is it school today? Is it church today? Where are we going? And so this has been super helpful. Very, very, very basic. Grand Dolly Day here, and then the days that they have school, and then Brooke's birthday. It's been really awesome, and I can customize it. I just kind of printed out the stuff myself, and they really loved it. So when a day is over, you just a little check mark on there. We'll cut to later in the day. The kids have been picked up from school after a day's working on the house. I worked on the house. Cullen has been knocking out videos, getting stuff edited. He's had a million things on the work list to do. I've been doing some work and also the house stuff. We just decided it was time to relax for a minute. So we came to the pool to swim for a little bit. Are you swimming? Are you having fun? Hey, baby girl. Hey, y'all weren't in the vlog, the last vlog. Everybody's missing y'all. Can you tell everybody hey?
Hey!
Tell them something interesting for the day.
Why does the crab cross the road?
I don't know why.
Because it's trying to find food to eat you.
Oh, to find food to eat you? Oh my goodness. No jokes. You got a joke? What? Your wife is a joke?
You see a lot of people in life, and they have summer teeth. Some are this way, some are that way. But they also have summer merch on too.
Get you some summer vibes. We also have vacay vibes merch. Go get you some. Link in the description below.
Haven't done a fish tank update in a while, but with the moving process, I consolidated. Broke down the 10-gallon tank and moved what I had left. There's been some casualties here and there over to this tank, and you just saw one of the little Nemos swimming in here. In other news, whose dog likes to roll around in dog? Our little Chihuahua came in just covered in it, and it is not going away. I doused her in like 4 different types of shampoos, and then she had a leather collar on, and I've done Dawn dish soap on that, and it still stinks. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. We'll see if we can find any other secret, mysterious rooms before we leave, but y'all stay tuned. We got a lot of fun, interesting stuff coming up in our future journey. Thanks for all the love and support, guys. We love you guys, and we will see you at OTFS. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.